If that track don't make you want to lay it down, then you ain't got no soul, Popper. In the city tonight, we got
Howdy y'all, this is your boy Beastamon, and if you can't tell how I sound, I am really upset right now. I was hoping I could avoid it, but I can't avoid it any longer. This is post-commentary, because when I did this mission, yeah, the mission got screwed. So anyways, I went outside and tried to do this, this bonus objective. Long story short, Cowboy failed it twice. One of the times was because he was fighting and no one had his back. So yeah, you're seeing this at 500 times the normal speed. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, the first objective I failed 3 times because I couldn't find everything. What you're supposed to do is help feed the homeless. Supposed to help them find well, one of them's looking for ice cream, another one's looking for salami, chicken, donuts, and I forgot what the last one is. But you have to give it to them. If you're playing this mission, yeah, so I fell right there. If you're playing this mission, the ice cream and the donuts are at the same place. The salami and the chicken are in let's see, the salami and chicken are at they're at Stefano's, you know, the meat market. And oh yeah, the last thing is a hot dog. You can find that near a street vendor. I had a hard time finding that one of the times. So yeah, I failed this 3 times. Oh no, 2 times. Got it right on the 3rd time. So yeah, you're watching a fast representation of what happened those 2 times. And both bonus objectives I'm doing, both bonus objectives are done in fast motion because I failed both of them twice and got them right on the 3rd try. So yeah, this one was just, you know, forgetting where everything is. There's the hot dog vendor I missed the 1st time. So yeah, and the messed up thing is, okay, even though I messed up, everything was going right except the audio got messed up. I'm not sure if it's my microphone or Audacity, I have no idea, but it got screwed up. So yeah, like I said, the rest of the episode went great, and I said I probably have to do something with this episode because Flashback E is not my best, and I actually found all the tags anyways. But yeah, the big problem was audio for me, so this whole episode turned into one. It's just me feeling rage. Yeah, and for all that, I got unlocking hobo allies, which is very useless, so I was pissed. And then yeah, Cowboy dies twice when trying to fight off Satan's mothers because no one had his back when he was doing this. They were still they were fighting Satan's mothers, but they were still kicking the asses of dead Satan's mothers rather than helping me go to the next group of Satan's mothers. So Cowboy ended up fighting by himself and dying rather quickly. And then the 2nd time, he was just beat up to the point where, you know, I don't know, it was kind of like a defeatist thing for Cowboy, I guess. But yeah, that's why I don't really like him much either, because on 3 of the upcoming missions, he faints. 2 of them are scripted, I think, and 1 of them not so much, but yeah. Another bad thing is Cowboy's actually in the next mission, mission 12. Well, I should say chapter 12. So, yeah, there goes the game over. But if you're not good with Cowboy, now's the time to pack it in. It doesn't get easier from there, especially when you see episode 13. Because, seeing what happened in the past, you will wonder why I don't scratch my head and just pull my hair out on 13. But anyways, that's for a later date. But, yeah, so I'm doing this again. And then, this time, Cowboy just gets wrecked beyond recognition, pretty much, and he just dies on the spot. He gets kicked in the head by Satan's mother, and then he dies. So yeah, this one's just battling a rival gang. You're probably wondering why didn't I wait to get another warrior before I did this? These missions just opened up as I finished Boys in Blue, so they're brand new. And you don't want to wait beyond episode 13 to do these bonus objectives, or you'll be waiting a long time. So yeah, this is the real attempt of me going out in Coney and trying to do this. Like I said, I completed the hobo one where you had to get them food, but this other one I'm doing now where you have to fight off people, and I decided to take a little insurance because Cowboy, he's weak like Rembrandt. And I know what you're thinking. I don't hate Rembrandt. Well, first of all, I don't hate Cowboy. I just dislike him, but I hate Rembrandt. And it's not because they're weak, because I love Vermin and Fox. Fox is my favorite warrior, and yeah, he's fairly weak too. And I like Vermin because, you know, I don't know, he's like the funny guy of the group. He could definitely hold his own. But I just don't like Cowboy because he faints too much. And it's not even me half the time. Like, when Cowboy faints, it's scripted. Like, the game makes it so he faints. I don't know if that follows the movie's path, because there's some things in this game that isn't exactly like the movie. But at least that's what I've heard. I haven't seen the movie. But yeah, I just don't like Cowboy because they make him seem weaker than he is, and I don't like Rembrandt obviously because he is weak. So yeah, I decided to rob here first. Now here's the thing: if you rob this place outside of selecting a bonus objective, you don't get to keep the money or the flash you have. But if you tell one of the scouts or whoever you're doing a bonus mission from that you want to do a mission first and then you rob this place, you can keep all the flash that you have. Although once the mission's over, I think you lose it again. So you see how that time, the time is running out. So yeah, if you decide to do a bonus objective first and then rob this store, the police, not only will the police not come after you, or unless, you know, this specific bonus objective has the police in the mission, but they won't, you know, they won't try to arrest you or anything. And yeah, this dealer was definitely real. So yeah, for the next 50 plus minutes, you're gonna hear me talk. So yeah, this time I know where everybody is, what they need, but it was definitely a close shave. So yeah, I got backup this time. Yeah, it's real messed up. They were still like, it should wrecked them all the first time we played, and like they were still kicking the corpses of the dead Satan's mothers instead of coming to help me out. I'm like, that's nice and all, but they're already on the ground dead, or at least not dead, heavily injured. So I don't, you know, really get why they couldn't do what they were supposed to be doing. So yeah, I have Flash with me this time. I would have thought you could do it without Flash, but I guess I was wrong. I still do like to say mother, you know, they kicked on Cowboy's ass. It's just, you know, it just comes with the territory of being Cowboy. I know a lot of you Cowboy fans are like, you're being unfair to him. Look at mission 15 and 16 and tell me I'm wrong. And I think mission 14 as well is not at his best. But I know I'm spoiling things. Well, whatever. So yeah, later on you will see me. Oh, you will see me do mission. Oh wait, not mission. Flashback E with Cochise, and that was something else of its own. I didn't do as bad as I thought I would have did, but I did much worse than I did before. It's really hard to do stuff with Cochise sometimes because he's like the middle warrior. When he's strong, you use the B button to counter, but when he's weak, you have to push the R button. And sometimes it doesn't register for him, it seems. Not to mention, Harlan is very dangerous for someone like him. But anyway, that's a little later. But yeah, Cowboy's not that strong of a warrior. It's fine. I still like Cowboy, I just wish they wouldn't treat him so unfairly as far as his health. So yeah, like I said, I failed both objectives 2 times each. The homeless, like I said, the homeless one, you probably will fail the first time. Because when I played, I originally thought like, yeah, there's the hot dog car. I originally thought that it was going to be like how it is now, but the mission sort of rearranges where things are. So when you do these bonus objectives, it's not always the way you see them in the other missions. You ain't getting away from me. And then like this one, I just failed because I didn't have enough health, and you know, you really need to plan ahead when using certain warriors. really at this point, now that you're getting ready to do missions 12 and 13, you do not want to wait to do any bonus objectives, otherwise you'll be sorry. Especially, don't do mission 13 before, just don't do mission 13 before you do any bonus objectives, because you will regret it. So yeah, all that's left is taking care of these last few and then we're done. But yeah, this mission's been like just rage, frustration, and confusion. Just like Cool Borders 2. Like I said, these bonus objectives have been one huge chuckle fuck, seriously. Okay, now that's done with, and the only thing we have to show for it is unlocking hobo allies, which is very useless. On a Flashback E, which is probably my least favorite for several reasons. Though I do like how, I like how the level looks, but it's just things that go on a level that really pisses me off.
You can't choose your routes, but you can roll to a new rhythm. Coney was never the same once Cochise laid down his groove with the warriors.
I told you, man! I dig your set! I wanna roll with you guys!
Get out of here, man!
Oh, shit! What's this kid's name again? Cochise. He grew up in Harlem, but his mama brought his ass to Brooklyn. And now he wants to be a warrior.
Does he have what it takes? We don't need any new blood, let alone some kid from Harlem. Why don't you go hang with the boppers?
Cause the boppers are soft, man! Too soft for me! Man, I ain't down with no...
What's wrong with Corduroy? Hey, wait a second. What's wrong with the pimp?
Furman's right.
I know his name really ain't Corduroy and it's Fillmore, but Fillmore ain't a pimp's name. It's a street name. Or possibly a last name. Pimp name's supposed to be cool with, like they got swagger, you know. Like a pimp named Slickback.
That ain't nothing. But if you want to be a warrior, it's gotta be a size.
Damn. Size 9. That's a beach ball.
That's a bucket, man, not a hat.
Good luck, young blood. You're gonna need it.
You ready for that shit?
This kid don't know when to quit. He just might. Snow, I want you to go up there with him. Make sure he don't get
So yeah, this is my first time doing post commentary ever, so yeah. This whole episode pretty much is just, it's sloppy. It's sloppily done. I edited sloppily. If you can't notice, thank you. If you can notice, well, good job. You have a very keen eye. So yeah, this episode, a lot of stuff just comes right at you. Right away you see a tag, and you'll also see some boppers right now. Look at them pimps.
Oh, please, just let us go!
Shut the fuck up, bitch!
You would think he would have kicked her instead. You know most pimps ain't got respect for their hoes.
Let's bust a move.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so you're getting ready to wreck these boppers. I didn't have an easy time wrecking these guys. Cochise is good at a lot of things. It's not even the fact that he's weak, it's just that his moves have a lot of pizzazz behind them, even though they look simple. The problem is it kind of takes a long time for him to get going when it comes to using some of his moves. So yeah, Cochise's moves are complicatedly simple. I don't, complicatedly is not a word, but that's what I call him. I love his moveset though. So yeah, we're trying on bopper hats. So yeah, that's why that hat was sitting there. If you look back at the Warriors Hangout, each flashback mission has something to symbolize that you did that mission. Kind of a trophy, if you will. This mission's trophy is a hat. The problem with looking for boppers hats is some of the boppers will die with their hats, and if they do, you cannot try them on. Also, any hat you see you want to try on, even if you wore it before, because you never know, if you didn't wear it, you get style points for that, so that helps you towards that high score. And also that couple that you saw earlier, if you see any of them, rob them, because you'll be able to buy spray and flash that much simpler. You see, we don't have enough money now to tag that to spray over that tag, so we have to find money somewhere else. This mission's basically you fighting, you mugging a lot of people for money, and you will need the money. I suggest you don't go anywhere, especially in the mid part of this mission, without $150. Although in my case I didn't need it, but if you don't have a hat on, you will need $150. So right now we found one flash. Excuse me. Wait. Yeah, one flash, and we have two flash, but we found one, and we also have one spray to spray this tag with. So there are 10 tags, and it's very easy to miss them. Here's one right here. Yeah, so I screw up spraying a lot because Cochise really isn't good, and Snow shut the hell up.
Quit that shit, man.
I hate post commentary. I have to freaking talk for 50 minutes because my audio screwed up. So my audio screws up this time. It's just screwed up. You're just gonna have to follow along. I might if the audio is screwed up, I might just have, there's a second one. I might just have to make a little, footnotes or whatever with annotations. I know you guys probably don't like annotations. I put too many in, especially if you see my earlier LPs. But there's the third one right there, third tag. So we're gonna have to go back and spray those two. Yeah, so with Cochise, he's definitely a good fighter, but since his moves take so long to connect, it's real easy for them to get an advantage on. So wear hats, try on hats until you get 5. That's your first main objective. And try to make sure the boppers don't die with their hats on. Try to do a kicking move. Try to push the X and A button to do a kicking move so you can make sure their hats fall off their head. So yeah, that's the third one right there. So right now you have 3 tags. Try not to miss any. There are 10 tags in all. This guy. The thing about Harlem is a lot of these spray dealers are fake. So get ready for that 50-50 chance that these guys are fake. So there's some boppers over there. There's a policeman. And in this area, you're gonna need to rob people. I suggest you rob people from the opposite side of the street as the police, because if they see you, obviously they're gonna pursue you. And Snow's nowhere in sight. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, now you want to come over here. So yeah, you're gonna have to mug a lot of people on the street. A lot of my victims were women. Not because, I like robbing women, but just because they're nearby. They were nearby at the time. Like I said, you're gonna need to rob a lot of people. And I suggest if you don't want to pay a lot of money, wear a hat inside the clubs. You'll be surprised how much, a pimp's hat can, get you. And by the way, I can tell you, I'm pretty sure it's on this mission or the last mission. I didn't get the high score, so I'll be working on that. I think it's this. Wait. No, it might have been. I don't know. I think it was the boys in blue. I didn't get the high score. Whatever. I'll go back and do that. Really, honestly, I have nothing to talk about right now except us kicking this vehicle. I apologize if my post commentary sounds dry. Usually I talk about things as they happen, but since I know what happened already, it's not as fun. That's why I don't like post commentary. It's not as authentic. Hello, sexy. Should I? Yeah. Oh look, policemen and some assholes.
I like what I see.
Yeah, so if the police see you take out another gang, they just sit there and watch, like, they say the trash is taking out the trash. And Snow doesn't help me. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly why Cowboy died. People like Cowboy and Rembrandt needs a lot of backup. Yeah, so the thing about Cochise's combo is if you're going against boppers, boppers are very frail, believe it or not. they mostly specialize in pizzazz, not the same pizzazz that Cochise has. So yeah, doing a 3-hit combo or even a 2-hit combo will damage them very harshly.
What the hell Mama's doing?
Yeah, so if the police is in the back alleys, you can rob anyone. Just make sure you're watching the map at all times, because this flashback can be very police heavy if you just don't care what you do and don't watch your scenery. Because in hard mode, at least 3 policemen will go after you. Although the civilians really didn't give me that much trouble as far as the police. So yeah, I robbed a lot of people here. I didn't have to. But you want to do that because these dealers are fake, and if they outrun you, you're gonna need more. Yeah, so even if you do go in a club with a hat on, like I suggested, you definitely want to have $150.
Not this time, you gang dickhead. Why you always taking my shit?
I really should have wasted that guy for cussing me out like that. But I guarantee the second guy that says that won't get away with it.
I got the F that'll smack you till 2.
This dude equals fake.
I got your back, man.
Yeah, and I said that. That's okay, we catch him anyways.
Say the word.
Keep you awake for days, man.
Don't trip or anything.
Yeah, so these guys, that's what's weird. When you first play Flashback E in Harlem, there are 2 flash dealers that's kind of close to each other. Both of them could be fake, none of them could be fake, or one of them could be fake. I could already tell one of them was going to be fake. I usually don't buy from that one. I usually buy from the one in the back alley. That way if something happens, you know, ain't nobody going to be able to help him. But that one, he's standing right, you know. And another thing, if you rob some ladies around some guys, they will stand up for her. Old school chivalry.
I got something that'll pick your ass right up. You want sexy hoes to give you money?
So this guy's real. We should have went to him the whole time, but it's okay. Yeah, so this mission ain't one of those clean missions. You're gonna have to do some dirty stuff in this mission. So I'm standing here because I'm trying to figure out, did I buy any spray or anything? Because we are gonna have to get some. And for some reason my screen was so dark that I couldn't tell where I was going. So coincidentally, I'm doing post commentary, which you know, I said it annoys me, but in the future it won't annoy me so much because I kind of gave something away. Anyways, it's almost been a year since I've been on YouTube. Whether you notice me or not, I really couldn't care because this is my first year. I'm not doing this to be, you know, one of these famous LP'ers. I just do it just to have fun. But I do plan on doing something for my 1-year anniversary. It's a little bit, you know, something from me to you guys. You'll probably think of it as a selfish present just for me, but it's not. I just, you know. So yeah, I'm you know, in the process of thinking of how to work on I don't know, some kind of special or something. Whether you watch one video or watch the whole thing, like I said, I don't care. I'm just thankful that you know, at least even thought about it. Even if you only watched it for like 5 seconds and be like, okay, this guy's voice sounds annoying. You know, I'm gonna turn from here or whatever. Because I admit, I still, you know, going a year in, I still don't like my voice. Got one of these unconventional, nerdy sounding voice. You know, when I first LP'd, I thought I sounded like a weird, like, ghetto black version of Tenchi, or Tenchi from Tenchi Muyo or something. Like, especially in my Cool Boys videos, I kind of sounded like I had this nerdy, like, weird kind of lisp. So yeah, we're robbing more people, but yeah, I'm working on something. The subscribers, thank you. Just for people that's watching, yeah, thank you in advance. Like I said, I'm working on something. And I'm thinking about putting something in special, but I don't know. I think I'll just make it simple. So yeah, FYI, when you go in this first club, you don't need any money. But you're going to be mugging a lot of people in this mission. If you can't mug, now's a good time to go back to some of the easier missions and practice.
I want the good shit. Don't hold that.
Most of these actions like robbing places and mugging, these are all QTE kind of things. Or, you know, vibration games, or the police, you know, arresting reverse vibration game. So yeah, when you play this mission, you're gonna have to keep track of Cochise at all times as far as his health.
I got the F that'll
And wait, do I do it now?
Tuesday. This is uncut Flash, straight from Yonkers.
Oh yeah, I do.
Keep you awake for days.
I'm gonna do something I usually don't do. Yeah, I'm kicking this guy's ass, and the reason I'm doing it is because he has 80 of my dollars. Yeah, so if you can, try to make sure the knife falls out of his hand and he doesn't use it. You're gonna need the money. So I kind of hated doing that because, like I said, all these dealers are fake as hell. They're real shady. They will rob you of everything you got. Yeah, and I tried to pick up that flash, but I couldn't because I haven't unlocked. I haven't unlocked what I need to unlock to use that flash. I already spoiled a couple of special abilities. One of them is if you're full on health and you use a flash and you have full health, it counts as rage. So yeah, you can turn that into rage. This is the first club, the Roman Disco.
Yo, where you going, bitch?
I ain't your bitch, Reggie.
Old school pimp at his finest. Beat that bitch down. Can't help but feel bad for her though. So yeah, to get their attention, you just rabble rouse a little bit. You just cause commotions, trouble, whatever. So I tried throwing something at somebody and it doesn't really work. So I should have known not to throw a bar stool because the hitbox is terrible. So yeah, all you gotta do is kick somebody or just punch somebody.
This ain't your turf. Get those punks.
Okay, and I had a knife, so I'm gonna pick it up. Trying to cut a bitch. Now this is funny. I killed 3 of them at the same time with a knife, and then I killed a 4th. So yeah, grab those hats, wear them if you got to. So yeah, I killed 4 boppers. I killed 4 boppers with 1 hat. I'm sorry to laugh, but it's actually been a couple of days since I recorded this, and I decided I was going to post commentary. I was so pissed off the night I played this that I couldn't do this at the same night. So some of the things I'm seeing for the first time, you know. So yeah, I was so pissed the night that I did this and I saw the audio was fucked up that it took me 3 days to want to do this again. I know I couldn't leave you guys hanging. I could do this again, but the bonus objectives would have been screwed because I recorded that, and if I got rid of this footage, that wouldn't show up. And I can't do bonus objectives over again. You know, the ones in Coney. I can do the bonus objective missions over, but I can't do the side missions. So anything at the exit, you know, in the exit of Coney, I can't do that again. But these flashbacks, which count as bonus missions, I can do those again. So yeah, Cochise actually gets his ass kicked pretty badly here. And the reason I'm going so soft is because we need to interrogate this guy. The only problem is there's still other boppers around. And there's also a bartender that likes throwing stuff at you, so he didn't do it this time, but when I practiced before I played this a couple of days ago, he kept throwing stuff at me every time, so you might need to kill this bartender. Unfortunately, I believe it took me forever to end him anyways. So yeah, when you play Flashback E, make sure Cochise can throw, because he has a bad history of not being able to throw right. Yeah, so he keeps throwing stuff at you. Even if you try mugging these people, he will try to throw stuff at you. And it's a good idea. If you don't have a lot of money, you can mug all these people. So yeah, these, I'd say 20 people in the club, you can mug them. But you know, it's hard to attack the bartender when he keeps attacking you back. So I don't know if I ended this guy or not. I forgot. It's been a couple of days. I'll try to make sure in the future that, you know, these videos come out better, but there we go. Ended his ass. You're gonna need to remember to take out the bartender if they're giving you a hard time, or if you try doing something and they keep throwing stuff at you. Kill the bartender. It's happened in several missions where the bartender's gotten in the way. Especially last mission, mission 11, Boys in Blue. When you're at the Red Devil, that definitely happened. But at least to me. I don't know if it happens to you guys that are playing.
Why you always taking my shit?
Yeah, so this guy, he talks smack. I wrecked him. So really, I don't need to rob any of these people. You probably want to for insurance reasons. Or should I say, in case this reason. You know, in case some shit happens.
Alright, here, relax.
Empty your pop now.
Hey, what you doing? You want some cheddar? Just take it.
Like I said, I rob a lot of women.
Don't make it hard, just give me
Not because they're easier to rob. Then again, there was that chick that had $100, so I don't discriminate when it comes to robbing people. I just grab who I see.
Time to hustle. I want the good shit. Don't hold out. Back off, chump.
Hurry up, I don't want to fuck.
Alright, man, this ain't worth
You're such a weakling.
Holy shit. Empty your pop.
Oh god, I love this. Yeah, so I'd like to apologize again. I didn't expect this to happen.
Oh yeah.
I definitely didn't expect this to happen. You probably can hear the game in the background. Sorry about that. Like I said, this, I don't know, it just ended badly. Everything about this mission was bad. I even warned you guys ahead of time if you watched the last video that this mission was going to be hell on earth. It was. It just wasn't the main mission, it was the side missions.
There's a pool hall down the street. Maybe that fat fuck Mo's up
So yeah,
there.
this audio probably already sounds weird because I just realized I did something stupid. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you don't. I just realized I didn't have one of my plugs in, so you could probably hear the game in the background at the same time you're listening to this, which will probably cause more audio problems. Right now I'm so out of it, I can't even... There's your 4th tag. There are 5 tags in the first part. If you don't get 5, just bash your head through your TV screen, or just take your Xbox or PlayStation 2 or your PSP and just slam it against the wall. Because you're gonna have to do this over again. This is one of those missions where if you miss the first part, you cannot go back. Contrary to what I said about, Scout's Honor, I could actually go back, and I could, I didn't know I could. Well, I did, I just didn't know which part I could go back to. This mission will F you up if you miss one, and you're trying to go for a perfect, 100% on this mission. Yeah, so you can take this boombox and you can hit people with it if you want, but there's no one around, and I don't feel like carrying it around. There's a guy that sells spray over here, and if I remember correctly, I waste him too. So I think I did.
Watch my back. Here, man. I don't know.
I guess you're gonna have to kill me because I might knock you out. So here's your 5th tag in this section. It's very easy to pass. I've actually effed up this mission a long time ago. It was about 3 or 4 years ago. Probably 4 or 5 years ago. I take that back. I messed up this mission because I forgot that tag, and I knew it was around there, but I couldn't remember where. Sorry, Snow. So yeah, the pocket. If you're not wearing a hat, it costs $100 to get in. Not joking. So this guy's gonna call the police, and I tell Snow to wreck him, and he's right there. He's like right next to that civilian that's gonna tell. At the time, and then he just let him go by. So yeah, I'm gonna hide. And the funny thing about this civilian is it takes forever for him to call the police. It takes about 10 extra seconds. So I'm hiding here in the shadows, and by the time I get ready to leave, the police, they finally do the gang curfew thing.
Shut up and lay low.
Yeah, I told Snow to get the hell out of here. If you can't protect me, you don't deserve to hang out with me. Shoot. There we go. See, vandalism. Vandalism. You see that crap? That is BS. It took a long time. Funny thing is, the police weren't anywhere around here. And I was trying to test Snow to see if he's stupid enough to leave his hiding spot. Sometimes they will do that. They will leave their hiding spot even though they're in a safe place. I just did it just to mess with Snow because he pissed me off. I don't know. I'm really having a bad audio day. God, I can't help but thinking how much I suck right now. This is why I don't like post commentary, because like by the time something happens, I say it either too late or there's nothing to talk about in between the fact. You know, if this was my regular recording, I probably would have said some funny stuff but some useful stuff at the same time. So yeah, I do kick his ass. And I wouldn't be talking non-stop, but there were so many things I said during the actual commentary that I'm afraid to miss something because it could be something important.
Aw, man, size 6?
You know, when I do these 100% things, I want to give you as much information as possible. Just be aware that if you're watching these, know that I'm going to spoil some stuff. So if you're watching this just to learn how the game is played, you know, just to see if you want to buy this game, you might want to hold off on watching this. And for those of you who already know how to play, and I'm doing this too slowly, you know, explaining everything with, you know, like baby steps, just going to be patient.
Let's bust them up.
So this place, normally it would have cost $100 for you to get in here, but just we had a hat, it didn't. And the problem is, not only do the boppers try to attack you, but you know, the local the locals try to attack you too. The people loyal to the boppers. And yeah, they kind of make coaches into, like, you know, gang fodder pretty much.
Alright, let's go.
Normally I would have had a harder time with these guys, a lot harder. But yeah, I'm running out of flash, so yeah, I did have a hard time. But wasting them wasn't the problem. The problem was coaches taking so many hits. Usually I have a problem with both, taking them out and the hits, but yeah, so I got my ass handed to me by one of them because I had a hard time figuring out how to counter with coaches. Crack that neck. Yeah, so we're interrogating this guy. Yeah, when I practiced this mission, the bartender kept throwing stuff at me. See how he threw something at Snow? Okay, so what we found out is we're looking for Big Mo, and he hangs out with a girl named Debbie. I wonder who Debbie could be.
Have mercy!
I don't know, at this point I just rob people just to rob them now.
Have you lost your natural mind? First my period, now this
Oh
shit.
god, what kind of woman would say that? She said first my period and now this shit. This game. This game has one of the funniest quotes, I swear. I'm not going to spoil it, but if they don't say it, I'll spoil it. So yeah, there's 5 tags. This is the second part. You can't go back. So once you're in that pocket club, you can't go back. And there's a 6 tag right there. Now the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th tags are all very close to each other, especially the 8th, 9th, and 10th tags. So it's very possible that you might think you missed one and you didn't. And I'm in dire need of flash, and I didn't even try those hats on, did I? Whatever. And he's probably gonna screw. Yep, he screwed up.
Nice piece. Now everyone's gonna know we were here.
Okay, that dealer over there, when I practiced this, he robbed me, count 4 times in a row. He robbed me 4 times in a row. Like when I practiced, I got robbed 6 times, but yeah, he tried to rob me a flash 4 times of the 6 times. So this is the 7th one. I take it back. I guess the 7th one isn't as close as I thought to the other ones, but the 8th, 9th, and 10th are really close to each other.
Looking good, man.
Disgusting streets.
There's a spray dealer over here and some boppers. That's funny. Okay, Snow and I, we both did the same move at the same time. It's kind of like a cross or something.
I'm gonna smash you! Get my back, soldiers! Stay the fuck down, bitch!
Looks like I need to get some more flash. Yeah, so this guy, he I believe he robs us the first time. I think he does. Pretty sure he does. It's not surprising.
Watch my back.
Oh, okay, he didn't. Must have been the other time.
This shit'll make you fly straight to the sky. To the milk.
Yeah, so at this point you don't need to worry about money anymore, but you kind of do if you don't have enough spray.
Damn, don't anybody
Yeah, and if you can't tell by now, you're not gonna find the hat until, you know, until, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, eighth tag is up here, but you're gonna have to fight for it.
Check this fool out.
And the 9th and 10th tags are near there too. I guess the 8th, 9th, and 10th tags are kind of equidistant to each other. So this is your 8th one. You should have 7 out of 10 tags by now if you haven't sprayed this one yet. 9th tag's up here. You're gonna have to fight your way to this one too.
The more a man drinks, the more he realizes. Let's fucking kill him, toy. Come on, this way. Fuck yeah. Just stay the fuck down, you bitch. Oh shit, gonna get you, toy.
I just wish this mission could have been so much better. I don't even know now if the audio sounds good. I guess I'm gonna have to, you know, got to hope for the best. But yeah, warning ahead of time, like I said, this mission, you know, this whole like me arranging the audio in the video isn't gonna go well because it is post commentary. So I'm trying, you know, I'm trying to do my best with it. It may not end up that good. 10th one is right here. This is your last one. Hopefully, if you did everything right. So this is the black cat, I believe. Yeah. I even said it like that in the actual audio recording. When I was recording it with the game, I even said that because I wasn't sure. Oh yeah, stripper joint. Get your 1-5s and 10s ready. So yeah, you're looking for you're looking for Debbie to talk about Big Mo, and she's right here at the main catwalk, I guess you could call it.
You looking at her, sugar.
Someone told us you know Big Mo.
Yeah, I know Big Mo.
So just give her $5. You can only give her $1 at a time, so.
See, Mo's a good tipper too. He take real good care of me. Thanks, honey. You all right? Listen, there's a big bash going on. Mo will be there.
Yeah, $5 is a lot in
baby,
1978.
tonight, huh? Here, take my pass, but
Then
don't
we
tell
got hit
no
by
one.
inflation like
Thanks
several
a
times
lot,
over.
Cutie. Come on back.
And I gave her one for the road.
Let's play nice.
I want you to give me some of your cash, and quick.
I'm minding my business here. Check this out.
Oh my god, I forgot about these guys. So yeah, they did do a sneak attack on me, but I do get my revenge.
What you got, man?
Yeah, I did get burned a little, but hey, I don't give a damn about collateral damage as long as they suffer too. Yeah, so every time you try on a hat, you get 150 extra points. So yeah, you want to try on those hats, even if there's a chance that Bobber has lice. So yeah, these guys, I kind of fooled around with them a bit. Look at them get down. That's right, show them what the 1970s got to offer. That's how they do it. So yeah, I take their boombox and they start to fight. You know what's funny about these guys? They fight harder than the boppers did. They should be their own gang, like word. They should be their own gang. Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't counter with Cochise because, like I said, I don't know what to think of him. It's really hard to counter with him, really. Well, just for me, probably not for you guys that's played this game, you know, before. But some guys you just counter with B, and then the others you counter with the archers. But yeah, they definitely fight harder than the boppers did, which is really effed up. Then again, boppers are only known for finesse. Oh yeah, and beating bitches down. They love to beat hoes down. You know, if they fought real dudes, they wouldn't have a problem. And at least these guys gave me $1. Damn, the boppers are cheap too. Oh my god, boppers are cheap pimps. On the real though.
I can hook you up if you're looking.
So all that's left pretty much is to go down to this club. I forget what it's called. Just that 45 place. 54, 45, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Anyways, we bought one more flash and then I walked in with the freaking boombox.
Hey man, open up. We got a pack.
I forgot what this club is called. Sorry about that.
Exactly.
Can't even hurt my feelings.
I understand what you mean. I understand.
What up, fool? What up, fool? What up, fools?
You're the punk that's been
That's
looking
right.
for me, Mo.
You got something I need, motherfucker. Your hat. Now you gonna give it up, or do I gotta beat it off your fat head? Who's he kidding?
Is he serious?
Well, come on and get it, baby boy.
I love that dance. And yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite thing that he says. Money, clothes, free hoes. Best thing ever. Okay, so so I'm showing you right now what not to do. Mo does a 3-hit combo. You do not want to get trapped getting hit, because if you get hit by one hit, you're gonna get hit by all the hits, and he can just do that until your health depletes. So what you want to do is doing what I'm doing now, which is blocking. After the 3rd hit, you can do an attack on him that will do some damage. It won't do a lot, but you'll get style points if you do it right. So Cochise blocks, and after the 3rd hit, he attacks. But you gotta attack right after he's done with the 3rd attack to get style points. See how it's doing a little bit of damage? It's not doing a lot, but it's doing enough where it's noticeable. See how Mo's just wearing down Cochise until Snow shows up? That's kind of what you want, you know. You don't want to start this fight with your, you know, with your comrade down. Otherwise, this will be over real fast. Now, you probably notice I'm running low on flash. Well, you'll see why in a little bit. It might not matter. Okay, as soon as his hat falls off, grab it. And then you do a little QTE dancing game. If you do it right, you get a flash that pops up randomly on, well, randomly in the arena. And watch out for his bitch slap attack. You can't really defend against that very well. There's like a 50% chance you'll defend off against it, but you see what happened right there where I got hit? There's no guarantee you won't get hit by it. Unless I think you stand perfectly still. If you're smart, you'll move away as soon as he winds back for that slap. Yeah, so Snow fainted. If you're running low on flash, don't revive Snow, just don't do it. But if you need him to take some hits while you do some stuff to Mo, you're gonna need to want, you know, you're gonna want him to get up. Excuse me. Yeah, so Big Mo now is at half health. When he is at around like maybe, I guess half health, he'll get some help. You'll be surprised who helps him, but he gets some help. So yeah, grab his hat, and he whistles, which means reinforcements is gonna come. And I did it wrong. Wait, no, I did it right. Yep, he gets some hoes to help him, not boppers. you get some hoes to help him. And the thing you want to watch out for is, yeah, these girls look like they're running around doing nothing, but if you confront one of them, or they confront you, they will spray you in the face with mace so you can't see. And on top of that, you have that so-called fog or smoke or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, one of them sprayed me. I don't know how because I didn't see her stop and move, you know. So yeah, they'll try to attack you, and they're real easy to take down. Well, they're a little bit tougher than Rembrandt. Yeah, so you can't take them out in one hit. Yeah, so when you're done with them, it's just you and Big Mo again. And nothing's pretty much nothing's changed. And if you see that icon that looks like a camera, you can't change the camera angle, which really doesn't help. Like right now, it doesn't help. Yeah, just dancing like an idiot. So yeah, if you can't see Cochise, just, you know, be smart and guard anyways. Of course, you can't guard against that pimp slap, so, and it does do a lot of damage. Like right here, I can't see Cochise at all. Honestly, I know LP should never do this. They never should say this, but you probably should not watch this episode. Or if you do, you might want to put it on mute. There's no guarantee that, you know, what I'm saying gets through. Apparently I made a lot of audio mistakes, although the first was not an audio mistake at all. And yeah, for some reason Big Mo paused right here. Oh yeah, and another thing, Snow's done this like at least twice. Never ever try to grab and pounce on a big boss like Mo, or, you know, the guys from Mission 7, Adios Amigo. You never want to grab a big boss because they will throw you down. That goes for Chatterbox too. Do not try to grab them ever. It's futile and useless, even if you come from behind. If you do it from behind, you'll grab them, but they'll just throw you off of them. But if you try to attack them from the front and grab them, you know, dive and grab them, they will throw you down and damage you. So yeah, Mo's falling down and we get his hat. All stuff is to get his hat. So yeah, I kind of left Snow there. It doesn't matter.
A size 9 hat, just like Cleon wanted.
You're warrior material, my man.
You see me drop that fat motherfucker? I was smoking,
That's
man.
because
That
money,
flashy Tobalon didn't
clothes,
see me come. Let's go
money,
sell
clothes, and
him
pretty
side.
hoes. That's right. Oh god, that's like the best thing ever to say. Money, clothes, pretty hoes. So yeah, that's it for Sharp Dressed Man. I apologize for what happened. Next time, I'll be doing mission 12, which is called Setup. It involves Cowboy and another unknown game, even though I named them earlier. Yeah, let's look at some stats. So let's see. Okay, yeah, one of these missions I did not complete all the way. Yeah, it was Boys in Blue. I don't have a problem. I was almost at the high score, but I don't mind doing Boys in Blue. And thankfully, I did Sharp Dressed Man absolutely correctly, because, like I said, it was pretty much a fiasco. It was a Tabasco fiasco. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say. I'm sorry how the video turned out, and you know, maybe in the future I'll try to be a little bit more careful when it comes to these things. Yeah, I got pissed off at him because he didn't help Cowboy when he needed it in bonus objectives. So yeah, this is your boy Beastamon. I guess I'll see you next time.